For assignment 11, the first thing I did was create a database in MySQL. The purpose of creating my SQL server is to create a place to hold the business information that we'll need to help officially run an e-com store, like the one we are creating. So the first thing I did was start up the MySQL using the MySQL-control start function, and I went into the command line using the MySQL-control command line interface function, and I got it and I created a database using the SQL language and using the show databases. It shows me all the databases we have, including the one we created Isin. The next thing that I did was I modified the settings.py file. And the settings.py file has all the settings you need for the Django project that we're doing, including build paths, install apps, etc. The two parts we added were the static files and the tempo file directories, which show the path and joins to go to, with the static, which is the CSS, and the templates, which are the templates for how the website should look. The next thing we need to do is go to the urls.py, where I also modified that. The urls.py file contains the URL resolver, which helps map the URL to a function in views.py, which in this case is the URL will be the normal Django ecom store URL, but with the catalog / at the end, which would take it to the preview views.home. That's its mapping to the views function. The next thing we did was we added in the css.css file. The CSS provides the look and formatting for the website. As you can see, it contains the HTML styles, the format, and the banner, and the cart box, and navigation. The next thing we did was to add a base.html catalog and index.html files, which provided the HTML for the templates, which are portions of code that can be reused and then can be changed, and there's parts of it that can be changed for specific purposes. Like the base is the base for the HTML, the base. The catalog.html provides the HTML for the catalog template, and the index. HTML provides the catalog and the template for the index. The next thing was to add the navigation HTML file, which provides the HTML for the navigation bar that will be used in the website. Home, privacy, product, contact. Next thing we did was added to the preview folder, the preview app, was added the views.py file. Compiles a response for the web request that comes to an end, so you can see it ports under the response, and it creates a function defined home request, and it renders response at the index.html file, which we'll go over in the part of the video. The next thing I did was to make the needed modifications to make the site customized. In the catalog, the HTML template, I made the title of the store Brian's Music instead of the other's music. This is where the template for the title is located. And then I went to the index as well, where I changed the welcome sign, which is welcome sign. In CSS, I changed the color of the banner to red instead of orange, using the CSS for the banner background color. As you can see, everything looks as